Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I thought I'd make this very short one before I get into my daily activities. Let me begin by praising God, and I ask Him to send His blessings upon His prophets and messengers. And I ask Him to throw His mercy and blessings upon the suffering people of Southern Cameroon. The people who have been massacred for doing nothing except for being who they are, except for being where they are, a land of sojournment that God has given to them. I pray that God grants peace and solace on the prisoners of conscience of Southern Cameroon who are dying in their numbers, in sick beds, in chains, who are starving in La Republique jails, locked miles away from their homes. May God grant mercy, and may God give healing to the world, cleanse the world of this pandemic codenamed Corona-19. That said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm right here at the foot of the mountain that is at the capital of Southern Cameroon, Buea. It is expedient that I make this short video, especially at this critical moment where we have killing with impunity. I'm here at the foot of Fako, asking the forefathers of Southern Cameroon, asking God to open their eyes to see where they left us, asking God to tickle their souls to see how they have submitted us unto slavery, that we are being killed on our land on a daily basis. I'm here on a country Sunday, but on a very critical mission for Southern Cameroons. But I thought I should address this issue. The place where Jibril was killed, it is known today as Below Foncha. That place is named Below Foncha because the house of a man named John Bu Foncha is right at the spot where these people pick up the post, the colonial post, to harass our people. There's an entire area today, a neighborhood named in honor of John Bu Foncha. It is called Foncha Street. So this area is at the foot of Foncha Street. To show you that there is no respect for a people called Southern Cameroons, it is at John Bu Foncha's residence, just at the outskirts of his residence, that a military control post has been set up. I'm going to be telling you why it has been set up, what I've experienced, because this is my neighborhood. I'm not guessing, I'm not making any argument in silence, I'm making argument in evidence. I have seen what they do. I've actually reproached them. I was surprised that they didn't gun me down that day. John Bu Foncha is the man who argued for the fact that we'd rather join La Republique du Cameroon as opposed to the other alternative of joining Nigeria. Against, by the way, the 1959 plebiscite conference that occurred by the people of Southern Cameroon in Manfi, that suggests that both alternatives were useless. The alternative that was viable was the third one that never was on the table, which is the independence of Southern Cameroon. But by law, we are not asking for these because Resolution 1608 granted us that favor. It did it for us. 63 countries voted for our independence. We are not debating this. But this is the man that argued for the case that it is better, since we are found on these two sharp edges, we need to tread carefully. Let's join La Republique du Cameroon, since we've already had a bad experience with Nigeria. They set up a police post, colonial control post right there. To do what? To harass young girls, collect their numbers by force, whether or not they have identity cards. To force Southern Cameroonians to wear face masks. Face masks which they don't wear. Nobody wears face masks in Buda, in Bafoussam, in Douala, in Yaoundé. Nobody does wear it. They subject our people under torture. They collect 6,000 francs for not wearing face masks, and they don't ask you to buy a face mask because they don't have one. They only collect the money. They harass these girls. They collect money from young men, from taxis, from private vehicles. Everybody passing there has to give them money. And here comes Jibril on a Sunday. A man who has lived all his life in Bamenda, known for his tranquility, his humility, and his humor, was shot down, and get the disgraceful thing. After killing this man, you throw them guns in his car. What a shame. I want to make this very short. And I want to tell Southern Cameroonians, put this at the back of your brain, whether I leave or I don't leave. For those of you sitting on the fence, for those of you who don't even know the definition of justice or peace, for those of you who confuse who you are for what you want to be, recognize this. Your children will be killed like this unless you stop it today. For you to ensure that your children have a home in the future, you need to put your hands in the soil and work. You need to work hard. You need to work hard in the sense that you need to get up and plan a career for those children. Your working hard does not involve stealing from others. Your working hard does not involve having what is yours and what belongs to other people. If you don't wake up today, your children will be met with same fate or worse. For those of you who radicalize us more by taking sides with the enemy and giving us names, your children will face worse than this, not by our hands, but by the hands of the people you dine with. People who kill your own people to your face, rape your daughters. I am here in Boya. I will be meeting a young girl who was raped by the military, impregnated by the military. She was sent to jail by the military. She gave to birth in jail, and for doing nothing, no charges, they asked her to pay 156,000 or she will rot in jail. Luckily enough, a good Samaritan who was said we should not expose his name, offered the money. Lawyers have paid the money, and hopefully she should be released today or tomorrow. These are the people you support. I'm talking to you, Bala Munzo. All of you who go to these media houses, propagating this falsehood, and we've challenged you to serious debate. Come and tell us how and when we became La Republique's tutelate, such that they have the audacity to kill us. My dear people, ask yourself this question. How did La République du Cameroon have the audacity to fire guns against Southern Cameroonians? A people who freely opted to join you. You refused the federation. You took everything from us. And yet, you have the audacity to shoot. Today, you kill us. Because our people tell them that it is okay. These people who preach peace instead of justice. Dear Southern Cameroonians, God made this world peacefully. Check the Quran, check the Bible. By definition, God is peace. So he couldn't make chaos. He made this world peacefully and everything was whole and fine. The only time peace left is when injustice came. Injustice is what took away peace. The only how to bring back peace is to reinstitute justice. And this is what the people of Southern Cameroon seek. This is what I seek. Justice for everybody who has been killed from 1961 till today. Especially in this escalation period. For Baby Mata, for Mami Api, for Akum Julius, for Clement, for Samsoya, for Alien, for Jibril latest today, for the children in Kumba, in Benin, in Menka, in Garbu. Justice on the one question. The justice goes to one question. Is Southern Cameroon a colonial territory of La République du Cameroon? That is the question we want answers to. And if that is the case, we will submit unto slavery. But if the answer is different, we are asking England to look herself in the mirror. Think about what they're doing. Because I can tell you, Great Britain, the mother of my education, the people who trained me to speak their language, write their language, articulate in their language, I'm warning you. I'm warning you because I can see the fall of Great Britain. Just with the issues that they have created all over the world, especially that of Southern Cameroon. This generation of Great Britain would challenge Buckingham Palace. This generation would understand our problems. I'm asking those of you who are still in office, stand up, face the truth. Apologies are better than excuses. There is no excuse that would qualify the British Southern Cameroons to become the territory of La République du Cameroon. No excuse will qualify for it, but an apology could amend for it. Dear Southern Cameroonians, keep praying for your people. A lot of them are dying in jails. A lot of them, young girls, for doing nothing except being who they are dying in jails. While we have Francophones who are thieves and thugs living on the streets. People who call us crocodiles, rats, and dogs living the streets. When we speak against their paramount hate speech, theirs is freedom of speech, our own is hate speech. When they violently kill us, they call it war against terror. When we retaliate, it is called terrorism. This is the language. I am so saddened with the murder of another one of us that I thank God, perhaps, that I wasn't in Bamenda yesterday. Perhaps that would have been the end of my own road with that thing yesterday, because it's not far from my home. Those of you federalists, I can tell you, we see you. Enablers, we see you. Southern Cameroonians who go to show parties on Facebook. You don't even have the shame to do your enjoyment in hidden. You show us on Facebook that our lives don't matter. We see you. We see you and we thank you for showing us who you are. That your people don't matter to you. That even when your people die, your privileges of enjoyment is paramount. We see you and we thank you. But we want to tell you that our blood will free you. Our toiling and suffering will still free you. Where you are, speaking the one Agona today, you didn't go there because things were well for you. Some of you traveled through Mexico. You don't even have papers. You come online today acting like we enjoy so much. We will still free you. But just be careful that you don't come back to an empty land when all of us are dead. Dear Southern Cameroonians, I'm running late. I just wanted to make my point. I couldn't stay longer with it. Point number one, Great Britain, be careful. Great Britain might become something less than Great Britain. By you ignoring and playing pranks with this issue that you created, you're putting yourself in harm's way, the country that I love so much, Great Britain. Enablers and federalists, keep on doing what you're doing. For every life that we lose in Southern Cameroon, the blood is on your hand. You're going to live with the blood of your people on your hands. Pretend whatever you pretend. It's because of you that these people have the audacity to kill us. Because I don't see how like people have the audacity to raise guns and kill Southern Cameroonians who have fed them for over 53 years. I don't know. How would like people fire guns at us? And they keep doing it because you are there like an idiot I saw on TV praising Bia, like the other idiot who says Bia is Jesus Christ and calls himself a Christian. Keep on doing that. May God bless you. May God give you all that you seek on this earth and make sure you do not die so that you can enjoy what is it that you seek. Privileged slaves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.